Okay, so take a look at this. This is an actual headline from 10 years ago. Judges told, be more lenient to women criminals. Judges have been told to deal less severely with female criminals than men when determining how to sentence them. So literally saying having a separate treatment for a criminal based on their gender. That a woman should automatically be treated more leniently than a man, not because of the kind of crime committed, but just because of her gender. When I see something like this, it makes me think that as a man, when I look at something like the Constitution or the Bill of Rights, and this is the UK, but they have similar kind of laws. I mean, I'm absolutely positive that in the UK, they have some form of constitution or Bill of Rights or whatever they have that guarantees equality under sex and forbids and bans any kind of different treatment or discrimination on someone because of their gender. But this just completely erases that. This is basically saying, well, that doesn't exist, that's not real, and for men, you don't have that guarantee of equality. So even though it's written down into law, things like this come out. And this is the government saying it, remember that. It's really kind of scary to think that as a man, equal rights under law doesn't really exist for you because it can be taken away or changed at any time. So it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's blatant discrimination against men. And it's not only legal, it's encouraged. I mean, that's the government saying that. And it's been happening for years. That article was from 2010. So, especially when you imagine the fact that male victims of domestic violence are barely recognized anyway. So, a woman in the UK who's experienced with the system knows that she can be violent and basically get away with it, which is what actually happens quite a lot. I did that video about women stabbing men and not going to jail. But also, I definitely think you can tell that I've gotten a little bit too much sun yesterday, and maybe I'm eating a few too many chicharrones, so I'm gonna have to watch that. A little bit too much guanciale. But just a quick announcement. I'm going to be doing an interview with a 19-year-old girl that I met on a men's rights Zoom. She was talking about her experiences in high school and what she observed, what she and her friends observed with feminism and gender and dating and domestic violence. And I gotta say, some of the stuff she was saying was pretty scary. She was saying there were a lot of girls who were like very into feminism and social justice, and domestic violence against the boys was basically normal, and girls being violent to their boyfriends was almost expected. And like you would see like in the hallways like girls beating up their boyfriends and like all the girls like cheering it, and just really crazy stuff. She was saying like a very kind of toxic, radical, feminist fad almost, or wave kind of hit her school, but she's going to explain it. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to be. We have to kind of schedule. We're both kind of working at different times, and we got to kind of figure out how the Zoom's going to work, all that kind of stuff. But that should be coming soon. I put a link to the article that you saw, and I also put a link to the video I was talking about women who stab their boyfriends and then not going to jail, down in the description below.